It's the way I serve that tells my story. Not the shout, not the show, but the quiet glory. We rise, we rise, we rise. It's the way I serve. The lights go low, but something in me starts to glow. The shift may end, the gear may rest, but I still carry what's been blessed. The badge is past, the boots relaced, a new beginning takes its place. The oath we take, the line we tend, because the watch won't end. It's in the way we rise each day, and how we serve and what we say. A quiet strength, a steady flame. The mission lives in every name. The watch never ends. It just moves to new hands. From mentors to rookies, from dreams to demands, from station to soul, the duty remains. In every heartbeat we guard the flame. It's more than a job, it's a life that we lend to those who need hope, to those we defend. The call may evolve, but the purpose ascends, because the watch never ends. I've trained with pride, I've learned the way, prepared to serve, prepared to stay. I've walked the halls where legends stood, and now I rise to do some good. The shift begins, the future calls, with honor echoing these halls. We stand as one, we don't pretend, because the watch won't end. It's in the way we hold the light, through every day and every night. A quiet fire that won't rescind. The mission lives beneath the skin. The watch never ends. It just moves to new hands. From mentors to rookies, from dreams to demands, from station to soul, the duty remains. In every heartbeat we guard the flame. It's more than a job, it's the life that we live. To those who need hope, to those we defend. The call may evolve, but the purpose the same, because the watch never ends. When we march across that stage, we carry more than rank or age. We carry trust, we carry pride. The watch lives on in those who strive. The watch never ends. It just moves to new hands. From mentors to rookies, from dreams to demands, from station to soul, the duty remains. In every heartbeat we guard the flame. It's more than a job, it's a life that we live. To those who need hope, to those we defend.
Constant salt, you probably was. Now, because it didn't, it's still new, I could. She put this, sound, like, dropped it out. They said over there, or I'll just go back on, this is for the sunset, this also was there, yeah, they call it.
poison pills. We train to stop what slowly kills. Safety first, but heart and play. VA police don't walk away. But on the back we carry care. Not just the law, we're always there. Through every haze, through every crowd, we stand for life. We don't pass by. In the shadows, we see the fight. We stand the truth. We bring the light. DA strong with eyes wide open. We guard the broken. We speak the unspoken. We speak the unspoken. Whoa, 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 Oh, trust us in the journey, open hand. We walk beside, we understand. VA strong with heart and grace. We help our veterans find their place. He served with pride, now walks alone, justice involved, far from home. But VA police don't turn away, we guide the path, we light the way. Outreach strong, the mission clear, treatment plans and voices near. We stand for healing, not just law, we see the man beneath the flaw. Oh, the shelters in the journey, open hand. We walk beside, we understand. VA strong with heart and grace. We help our veterans find their place. Oh, in halls of silence held to pass. A whisper rose too bold to last. Steel hearts beneath the badge they wear felt the tremble of a world unfair. They stood where shadows met the light, a spark within began the fight. One voice and truth and tender line, a ripple formed a sacred sign. The culture cracked, the truth exposed. The change begins with courage. Grow like a pebble in the pond we ride, breaking stillness, touching sky. From VI shields to every shore, we stand for justice, nothing more. Hope ignites for silence, and this is where the healing begins. They face the weight of old refrain, traditions carved in silent pain. But heroes don't just guard the gate, they challenge wrong, they shift the fate. With every step, the echo grew, a culture born in something new. A whisper of dreams in the darkness, a vow to the ones who believe. The whisper of dreams in the darkness, a vow to the ones who believe. The legacy forged in defiance is the anthem of those who lead. Like a pebble in the pond we ride, breaking stillness, touching skies. From VA shields to every shore, we stand for justice, nothing more. Hope ignites for silence, and this is where the healing begins. Let the ripples roar again. So let the legacy be strong, a culture brave where all belong. The pond remembers where it starts, with heroes bold and burning hearts. Yeah. Chain of custody, paper trail, every detail we never fail. Evidence log, reports in line. VA police, we walk the spine. Hold by the book, by the badge, we hold the line, we never lag. Every form, every scan, VA police, we understand. Hold by the book, by the badge, we hold the line, we never lag. Every form, every scan, VA police, we understand. From booking forms to courtroom prep, we keep it tight with every step. Policy deep, procedure wide. We serve with honor, not just pride. Hold by the book, by the badge, we hold the line, we never lag. Every form, every scan, we have police, we understand. VA police, we understand. Hey, come on. The dawn breaks through the morning skies, a golden light in every eye. Today we rise, our hearts align with courage strong, our dreams defined. The journey long, the lessons learned. Each page we turned, each bridge we burned. We stand here now, prepared to give, with honor, strength, and will to live. Every step we took would lead in here. Through every challenge, every tear, we found the strength, we found our way. This is our moment, this is our day. Shine on, the future's calling bright. Lift up, let hope ignite. With steadfast hearts, we'll serve and guide. Shine on, with honor as our light. March on together side by side. With the shield of truth and pride, we'll answer every call, stand tall. Shine on, for justice is our guide. The echoes of our training days, the laughter, sweat, the quiet praise. We built a bond that won't unbind, a brotherhood of every kind. From sleepless nights to morning runs, from whispered doubts to battles won. We carry now a sacred trust to serve with honor, fair and just. Let the world remember who we are, the keepers of the dreams that reach so far. In every heart a flame will burn with every lesson that we've learned. We pledge our voices, raise our hands to lift each other, heal this land. A promise made, a vow we give to live with honor, love, and strength. Shine on, the future's calling bright. Lift up, let hope ignite. With steadfast hearts we'll serve and guide. Shine on, with honor as our light. March on together side by side. With the shield of truth and pride, we'll answer every call, stand tall. Shine on, for justice is our guide. We are the voices, we are the flame, bearing the torch in honor's name. For those who paved the roads behind, and all the dreams we're yet to find. Shine on, the rising sun awaits with open doors and open gates. Our journey's just begun, we'll run. Shine on, our story's never done. The world is in our care. With every promise that we share, we'll answer every call, stand tall. Shine on, together we'll be there. So let this anthem fill the air with pride and hope beyond compare. For every heart that's gathered here, shine on, forever, year by year. Shine on. Boots hit the ground, sunrise
On the day when the nation needed guardians for those who had already given everything, God looked down on his hospitals, his clinics, his sacred halls of healing, and said, I need a protector who can serve with strength and understand with heart. So God made a VA police officer. He needed someone who could walk the midnight corridors where memories echo, who could steady a trembling veteran's hand, who could calm a mind still fighting battles long after the war. Someone who could stand firm without being hard, and be gentle without being weak. So God made a VA police officer. He needed someone who could learn the law, master the policy, navigate crisis with clarity, and still kneel beside a veteran who simply needs a moment to breathe. Someone who could de-escalate with words, protect with presence, and lead with compassion. So God made a VA police officer. He needed someone who could run toward danger in a placement for healing, who could shield the vulnerable, who could carry the weight of stories that never made the history books. Someone who could stand watch over the men and women who once stood watch over all of us. So God made a VA police officer. He needed someone who could endure the training for weeks at the LETC, forge discipline into instinct, and return home ready to serve with honor. Someone who could balance federal authority with human empathy, and wear the badge not as a symbol of power, but as a promise. So God made a VA police officer. He needed someone who could answer the radio at 0300, escort a lost veteran back to safety, comfort a grieving family, and still salute the flag at dawn with pride unbroken. Someone who could be the calm in the storm, the shield in the struggle, the steady voice in the chaos. So God made a VA police officer. And God needed someone who would never forget that every hallway they patrol is walked by heroes. Someone who would serve those who served, protect those who protected, and honor those who sacrificed. So God made a VA police officer.
Years gone by, the boots worn thin, the final watch, the quiet wind, stories etched in every hall. We gave our all, we heard the call. The badge now rests, the oath fulfilled, the memories deep, the mission will. We pass the torch, we leave the light. We served with heart, we did it right. The final watch, the last salute. We served with honor, absolute. No regrets, no steps denied. We leave with pride, we walked with stride. A final walk, the gate swings wide. We leave with pride, no need to hide. The legacy lives, the anthem stays. We built the path, we shaped the days. A folded flag, a silent cheer, the echoes ring, the path is clear. We gave our best, we held the line. The final watch, forever mine. The final watch, the last salute. We served with honor, absolute. No regrets, no steps denied. We leave with pride, we walked with stride. We leave with pride, we walked with stride. We walk with pride.
Please take your seats. At this time, we will watch a short video of accomplishments of VA Post Class 2603.
You came in exam, final score, final score. We've opened every mission door. Defensive tactics, marksmanship, pride. We've learned to lead, not just to ride. Chain of command, structure clear. We know the mission, we hold it near. From LATC to every post, we serve the one who need us most. Mission ready. Boots at ground. We're duty bound. From North Little Rock to every hall, we stand for justice, we answer the call. Mission ready, hearts on fire. We serve with strength, we never tire. Raise the badge, raise the sound. VA police, we're mission bound. motivation. It's activation. You're not just trained, you're transformed. Serve, protect, understand. Hey, 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 hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the distinct honor and privilege to introduce the Deputy Director of Operations at the VA Law Enforcement Training Center, Deputy Director Patrick Rudiger.
Good morning. All right, we gotta liven it up a little bit in here, right? Like, we don't like to do these things boring. These things are supposed to be fun. Morning, everybody. All right, that's a little better. Okay. My name is Pat Rudiger. I'm the Deputy Director of Operations here at the LETC. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you, welcome you to the 2603 graduation for VA Post. Before we go any further, I just want to thank some groups of folks in the room. First of all, the leadership that comes and watches their officers graduate. We get leadership all the time, and sometimes they're happen to be right around the corner. Sometimes they're across the country and they fly here just because their officers are graduating. So to the leadership that really makes the effort to support us and to support their officers, let's give them a round of applause. To the family and friends, and there's a lot, I think we have more family than we do graduates, which I think that it might be a first, honestly. But that's awesome. You know how many family members come to see me at my graduation? 0. We had 40 some people in our class, and we had 0 family members at our graduation, right? That was a long time ago. We've stepped up our game since then, and the family members have certainly stepped up their game since then. It always makes me feel good to see everybody come out, and again, taking the time, taking the the resources and the energy to get here, to find the place, to actually show up here for graduation. It means a lot to us and our staff, and it means a lot to your officers. And I just want to let you know that we recognize that the criticality of these officers' jobs depend in large part on the support that they get at home. If they don't have support at home, they can't keep their head in the game when they're at work, and they have to be focused when they're at work, right? So this is a really good start to that journey. So to the family members in the room, thank you for being here. A round of applause for everybody. And certainly, last but not least, our staff. They look pretty sharp today, right? And if you don't know them, you might think, well, that, of course they do, because this is graduation and they're supposed to act like they care and they're supposed to look good because their leadership's here and the families are here. But no, this is a reflection of their heart. And I know that I'm not telling this class anything that they don't already know. These folks pour their heart and soul into these classes. Just this production of graduation, this is not me. This is not me and my boss saying, okay, now the next thing you need to do is make sure that you have this song. And then the next thing you got to make sure that you've got a video production going. This is a reflection of the staff caring about the caliber of the graduation that these folks are going to have, So it's a grassroots effort. That's just one of 1,000 things that they do during these courses that are even like above and beyond just the curriculum. It's being out there. We saw the snow, right? That was a lot of fun, right? I don't care if it's a blizzard. I don't care if it's 110 degrees, pouring rain. they are out there every single day with their students, getting those objectives accomplished so that we can make it to this day. Uh, they do everything that they can to make sure that these students succeed. They are hand selected. They are here not just because they're subject matter experts in their field, which they are, but because they care. They have to care about the veteran, the mission, and the students that come through here. And guess what? This is what I tell them all the time. This might just be another day for you. This is the one and only time experience that these officers are going to get. And they take that to heart and they make sure that they just pour it out every single day. And when these officers get their badge and their creds and they go home and they go back to work, guess what happens on Monday? We get a whole new group of officers in and then we train them again, right? And that's how that goes here. So to the LETC staff, from your leadership and everybody here in the room, we appreciate you. Thank you for what you do. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay, so the guest of honor today, back to you, the graduating class. I have some prepared remarks. It's your day. I know that you're proud. I know that it goes without saying at this point that this training was tailored for you. It's tailored to operating in a VA environment. Law enforcement is law enforcement to an extent, but then every law enforcement agency has a mission, right? And that's where the curriculum gets tailored toward that mission. This curriculum was designed for the VA and given to you. Very different mission out there. Yours is a mission of service. Yes, we enforce the law. Yes, we provide safety and security for the veterans and visitors and staff at our facilities nationwide. But you are expected to be a servant. You are here for the veterans. I hope that this job is rewarding for you. Oftentimes law enforcement is kind of a thankless job. It seems like a lot of people that you're helping, they don't want the help, and they don't understand that you're helping, right? And then you're like, everybody's just mad, and I'm just going home and coming back and doing it again the next day, okay? But it is a very rewarding job. At the end of the day, know that you change people's lives, that you can impact somebody's life by the smallest thing that you do, the largest thing that you do on a given day. You're impacting people's lives. I am on my 21st year of service with the VA, and it's been a very rewarding career. We hope that you are here for the long term. You are in a very exciting time in this organization, and you know it, but to explain it to the rest of the room, we haven't said that in every graduation for 20 years, okay? This is the most significant change in our organization since the inception of the organization. Literally, like more than 40 years ago, the modern VA police as we know it. This is the largest reorganization, consolidation that we've ever seen, okay? With that is a lot of unknown. With that is a lot of decisions that are still being made. We're feeling it too here at the Academy. You all just happened to come in the doors during that circumstance. Just hang in there, right? Because on the other side of this, and I see the leadership is nodding, on the other side of this, there is nothing but opportunity. This organization is full of opportunity. You can do whatever you want. You might have to move to do it, right? We've all found that out in our careers, but you can get as far as you want to go in this organization, and it's a very rewarding career. Of course, there's going to be challenges. There's going to be conflicts. There's going to be conflicts between you and your leadership, you and your peers, you and the staff, you and the patients. Challenges and adversity, but that's part of life, right? This job is no different, so we're not going to sugarcoat it. It's how you react to those challenges and adversity. So just remain professional. If we told you that first day here in the Academy, you might as well get used to it. That's part of this job. You are to remain mature and professional throughout, right? And if you can just keep that mindset and rise above the fray, you'll find that the rewards far outweigh the adversity, and it's character building at the end of the day anyway. one last thing, your law enforcement duties. We have had, graduates of this class get into lethal force encounters within a week of getting back to their station, okay? So what happens? We like to approach our jobs in terms of service to the veteran, push a wheelchair if you need to. Obviously, we are there for them, right? The whole point of this organization is to get a veteran the care that they earned. That's it, and you're part of that. However, as we see, unfortunately, every day, we live in a dangerous world, right? And you are that shield between the medical center and their mission that they're trying to accomplish and the bad things out there, right? So don't ever forget that. This is a customer service type of a job, but you are still law enforcement officers and you are still in charge of the safety and security of that facility. If you can't do your job or you don't do your job or you don't exist, the medical centers cannot do their job. They cannot do their job if they're not secure. So remember, at bottom, that is your job. That's why you get a badge and a gun, and you're out there every day to make sure that that medical center can fulfill its mission. So those are my prepared remarks, okay? I'm an instructor by trade, all right? I've been an instructor started in the Air Force actually as a firearms instructor almost 30 years ago. Instructors generally don't like prepared remarks, right? Like reading from a piece of paper. What they like to do is come up with something to pass on, something important, and then you just do it, right? You just get used to talking and really trying to get somebody to understand something, okay? So this is the part of my unprepared remarks, okay? As you sit here right now, I want you to think of one word for the rest of this time till you leave, when you get that badge and you go to work. Why? Why are you here right now? Why are you sitting here looking at me right now about to get a badge and go to work? I'll tell you what mine is while you're thinking about it, okay? Because everybody needs to have their own why. And it can't just be service to our country. I mean, of course that's good, but you need to have something inside of you that says, why do I do this every day? Why is this my calling? That I literally put myself in danger to go do this. Why am I sitting here right now? So as I said, I was in the Air Force. Got out in the early 2000s. I did 9 years. I was security forces. Went to school for law enforcement, criminal justice. I got my degree while I was in. I was an instructor, combat arms, like I said. And I got out in the early 2000s and I was like hot, man. I was like, I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. I'm going to get out and change the world. Well, it was right after 9/11. And everything, all of the agencies were kind of in a mess, right? And it wasn't easy to get a job at all. I ended up working loss prevention for Sears for $7 an hour for like a while, okay? So I'm looking for something, and long story short, I had moved home and I didn't want to have to move anymore, okay? So I had a friend that was a paramedic and he said, hey, we just took a patient to the VA. And do you know that they have police officers at the VA? I said, no, I've never stepped foot in a VA before. Said, well, I talked to the chief of police, they're hiring, why don't you apply? I said, well, that's awesome, because let me think, it's a federal job, so I get to buy back my military time, so that goes toward retirement, and it goes toward my leave balance, and I started doing my research and figuring all that out. I was like, that's cool, and it's right by my house, so I don't have to move, so that's awesome. So I go there, I apply, interview. Everybody that works there are veterans, go figure. I feel right at home. I see the picture of the president and secretary on the wall when I walk in. I feel like I'm back in the military. This is great, right? So I get the job. And then it's automatically, okay, well, what can I do? I just went to LETC. It was awesome, and they told me all about this instructor stuff, so I want to be an instructor. If I become an instructor, I might be able to get promoted. If I get promoted, then I'll make more money. And then I become an instructor. And then I'm like, well, what about an investigator? That sounds cool. And then they send me to investigator school. And then that might make some more money. And then I start coming down here so much that pretty soon, I literally had staff say, "Do you have an office here yet? We see you all the time." I will say I was blessed. I had a chief that was like, "If you want to go to school, go to school." So it was good, right? And I took advantage of it. So after a while, I started thinking, this whole you got to move up thing, I guess is true because there ain't a lot happening in Marion, Illinois. That's where I was. And so I'm going to the LETC. So all I see is this is the grade increases at LETCs. I'm like, dude, their instructors like make as much as my chief does. That's awesome. I'm there, right? So I put in for it. I get to the LETC. As soon as I hit the ground here, I'm like, okay, I'm an instructor. Oh, I can be a program manager. Okay, what do I got to do that? I do that. I do this. I do that. I keep going. I keep going. Right? That, like, for the longest time, is 100% of my motivation of what I'm doing. It's all about me, right? It's me, me, me. What can I do? How can I be better? How can I promote? How can I do all this stuff? What am I not thinking about during all this time? Exactly. To me, it's just another agency, right? It's just another agency. It's like we all make the same money, and it's just another agency, right? Then, um, then I really I get out of firearms and I start teaching other stuff, right? And after a while, you can't teach things without believing them, right? And I actually start teaching things like de-escalation and I care values and serving the veteran and I almost remember the day that it hit me. I'm like, I'm such a jerk. I really am. And here's why. Because my dad got cancer when he was 45. Okay. And I didn't live with him, right? But I would visit him, split family and all that. So we were close, but I wasn't in his household. So all I know one day is he ends up finding out that he's got throat cancer. Um, Funny story. He was a roofer. He's a rough guy. He's a roofer. He gets in a fight with a guy. The guy punches him square in the mouth, and it knocks he has dentures already at 45. It knocks his dentures into the back of his throat, cuts his throat. It won't heal. He goes to the doctor. You got throat cancer. Okay. So he's a roofer, no insurance, doesn't make any money really. And I guess the story goes the private doctor said, "You're like, there's nothing we can do for you. You don't have insurance." Okay. Um, but he was a veteran. He was a Marine Corps veteran in Vietnam. He did 2 years infantry, never really talked about it. So his girlfriend at the time convinces him to go to the VA in Chicago. And so he goes to the VA in Chicago and they service connect him for it and they save his life. And he has since passed a few years ago, but the reality is I got an extra 20 years with my dad. If it wasn't for the VA, my kids wouldn't know their grandfather, right? I don't know how many years I had to work in this organization before that dawned on me one day. Isn't that something? You know what I mean? So don't let that be you. You know, those are my unprepared remarks. Don't let that be you. Think about what your why is. Everybody's got a connection to this organization, a personal connection that will keep you getting up in the morning and getting to work, right? Um, it is about the veteran. It's about changing their lives, and that's what this organization does. And not only that, the lives of the family around them. Again, I am a beneficiary of the mission of this organization. Um, Even though they haven't personally saved my life, they saved my family member's life, right? So keep that in mind. Realize the gravity of what you're going to do. It's not just another job, and I know that sounds cliche, um, but service to the country, what the veterans do, that certainly isn't just another job. Um, and you are serving now, whether you've been in the military in the past or not. What you do and what your family members do by supporting you is service to this country. So remember your why. Can you do that for me? All right, very good. So with that in mind, we are going to move to the oath of office. So 2603, please stand. Okay, Raise your right hand, repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, both foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God. VA Post 2603, congratulations. All right, let's pin some badges. Okay, so that last part, right, has some ups and downs. Sometimes it's stuffy, sometimes it's deep, sometimes it's fun. From here on out, it's just fun, okay? So, the class can have some personality, even if you start getting, side eyes from your staff members that were told you to, not have a personality. Trust me, have personality. Hoot, holler, here. This is your day. This is your time. Family members, if you would like to come and pin the badge on your loved one, you're welcome to. All you have to do is get up and get in line with them, or just come up and meet them. Just give me the high sign and I'll get out of the way. And leadership in the room, obviously, come all this way, pin the badges on your officers. Got everything covered? Let's do it.
Officer Jacob Banta, Phoenix, Arizona. Officer Alan Bisson, Newington, Connecticut.
I'll rip it back here. Hang on.
Officer Glenn Brockman, Tucson, Arizona. Officer Michael Dejanay, Iowa City, Iowa. Officer DeAndre Daniels, Miami, Florida.
Really? All right.
Officer Christopher Davis, Lebanon, Pennsylvania. Officer Weston Dean, Manchester, New Hampshire. Officer Diana Elias, Omaha, Nebraska. Officer Travis Emerson, Iowa City, Iowa. Officer Victor Fulton, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Officer Nathaniel Hamilton, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Officer Raul Hinojosa, Harlingen, Texas. Officer Jeremy House, Big Spring, Texas. Officer Jade Jones, Tampa, Florida. Officer Hector Leon, Omaha, Nebraska. Officer Justin Lowe, Syracuse, New York. Officer John Marr, Lyons, New Jersey. Officer Yusef Muhammad, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Officer Christopher Navarre, Tucson, Arizona. Officer Bradley Peters, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Officer Melissa Piercy, Manchester, New Hampshire. Officer Sheldon Prohl, Leavenworth, Kansas. Officer Damian Skyers, West Haven, Connecticut. Officer Derek Turner, Battle Creek, Michigan. Officer Brian Watson, Montrose, New York. Officer Michael Yelton, Asheville, North Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, please give another round of applause for VA Post Class 2603. Congratulations. At this time, the Deputy Director has the honor to hand out 4 individual awards to the top performers of the class. Student choice. This student was chosen among their peers for displaying excellent mentorship and assisting fellow students throughout the 7 weeks. The award goes to Officer Alan Bison. Top Gun. This student has performed exceptionally during the firearms training and has an outstanding score of 495 out of 500. This award goes to Officer Victor Fulton. Honor grad. This student has excelled academically throughout the academy and received an outstanding GPA of 98.03 overall score. This award goes to Officer Victor Fulton. Class leadership. This student has been a tremendous help and a liaison between the students and the instructors. She has put in countless hours assisting the instructors and the students facilitating any issues that have been presented throughout the academy. This award goes to Officer Melissa Piercy.
Okay, well, that concludes our ceremony. You didn't know this, but we're gonna do a little bit. You thought you were done. You've got one more little test, all right? So I want loud and proud. What are the three things that we have to remember? Number one, when it's time to be a cop. All right, number two, don't be weird. Don't be weird. It's tough sometimes, I know, but all right. And number three, you're all investigators. All right. And last little addition that I'll give you, everything that you do it with integrity. That should go without saying, but really, you don't have your leadership looking over your shoulder all the time. You are given a lot of authority and a lot of responsibility and set out all by yourself to make the right decisions, okay? So be the high-speed officer with integrity that your leadership hopes that they hire, okay? Sound good? All right, with that, we'll let you go. 2603, on your feet. Congratulations, you are dismissed.
Morning sky, and every hour we rise, our hearts alive. From our dreams defined, the journey on, the lessons learned. Turn the bridge we burn. We stand here now, prepared to give with honor, strength, and will. This step we took was leading here through every challenge, every tear. We found strength, we found our way. This is our moment, this is our day. Shine on, if you just call and run this, let hope ignite with steadfast heart. We'll serve and rise. Shine on, with our marching together, side by side, with the shield of truth and pride, with the lancer every call, stand tall, shine on, for justice.
The echoes of our training days, the laughter, sweat, the quiet praise. We build a bond that won't unbind, a brotherhood of every kind. From sleepless nights to morning runs, from whispered doubts to battles won. We carry now a sacred trust to serve with honor, fair and just. Let the world remember who we are, the keepers of the dreams that reach so far. In every heart a flame will burn. We are the flame, bearing the torch in honor's name for those who paved the roads behind and all the dreams we're yet to find. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shine on the rising sun.